Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Martina, and for my regular viewers, welcome back. Happy Sunday guys. So today my mom and I, we went to church. It's St.Joseph Roman Catholic Church in Trinidad, and at the end of the mass, the priest, he was talking about something that really kind of stood out at me, that I thought I would really want to share. Maybe we could have a powwow discussion about this, right? Now, you guys know I live in the British Virgin Islands, and the reason why what the priest said to me stood out at me is because in the BVI, we have this issue where the locals from the territory, they have a tendency to say that, you know, why we are in their territory and we are not from here. They will say, oh, they're not from here, things like that, you know, what are they doing here, or they should go back home, things like that. But the thing about it is, in the BVI, right, there are not enough locals to have the territory running. So of course, you know, as you can understand, they will they will hire people from different countries, people who are skilled and stuff, and to have the territory running, and you know, to a certain level that they would like the place to be, right? And yeah, and then there's certain jobs that the locals wouldn't do, you know. So you find that the companies will have to hire people from other countries. And in addition to that, some of I think I mentioned this in another video about customer service. Some of the locals, they don't really provide a very good customer service. So you find that for the companies to get what they want, they will hire people from overseas and stuff. So with that being said, what the priest said today, he said that but over the years in Trinidad, a lot of people have been coming to the country on a regular basis, but that's nothing new. Many years ago, people from St. Vincent will come and they will set their roots down here and live. Some St. Vincent, Guyana, and other countries that I may not say right now. But I know a lot of Vincentians are here for many years, and people from Guyana. This is basically their home, right? But apparently of recent now, there are people from the Philippines, and of course with the political issue from Venezuela. A lot of people have come over from Venezuela now, and I think that's what I know for so far, from the Philippines and some from Venezuela, right? So apparently there are people with the resource priest was saying that we need to improve on how we treat the immigrants, right? People who from different countries. And apparently people like me, Trinidadians, we would well, I wouldn't say we because this is something I wouldn't do, because you know, I understand how it feels, because of course, you know, I live in the BVI, right? People will like tell them, what you're doing here, why don't you go home, you know, and people feel that these people shouldn't be here because they're taking away employment from us Trinidadians, right? But honestly, there are a lot of jobs that Trinidadians are not doing. Basically, this is how it's being done, what is happening in the BVI, you know. And this really caught me because I didn't realize that this is happening to us as well. We Trinidadians, right, are basically, how you'd say, abusing, or maybe you could use the word bullying, people who are not from here, or not locals, right? And you know, everybody's trying to excuse me, make a living. I mean, even so, we Trinidadians, so we go to like New York and different places to make a living. So why not people coming here? Why can't we treat them as good if they come here to make a living? Because if we go to some other country, look, me, I'm in the BVI, and we have that experience where people treat us like, you know, like how you say, second-class citizens and stuff, and they want to know why we are in their country and that kind of thing, you know. So I guess it's all around. And for me, I was thinking just in BVI alone, but not realizing the same thing is happening in Trinidad too as well, you know. And it's something to be concerned about. But then the company has to do what they have to do. They need employment. If they can't get the service, if they need a certain job to be done, and the people here don't want to do it, they don't no other choice than to employ people from other countries who are willing to do it, you know. I mean, what else can be done, you know? So, and again, the same thing is happening in BVI, you know. So I wanted to talk about that today, and I would love to hear your input on this particular topic. It really stood out at me today. So yeah, I'll look out for you to share your input. What do you think about this topic, if you have this experience? My daughter was telling me 2 days she said she's sort of like aware of it, and there's a guy, and he's working in her place, and sometimes people will like kind of like how you say, they'll kind of laugh at her accent, you know. And again, that sounds strange to me because me, in the BVI again, I have quite a few Guyanese friends, and I've learned a lot from them. You know, I like to hear certain things that they say, and I've learned from them what certain slangs mean, and I learn. As a matter of fact, I even use some of their slangs when I'm saying things, you know. And I've met Jamaicans. My daughter even knows that. Like we learn. I learn from them, right? How they speak their dialects, and like for instance, the Jamaicans, I know that when they say certain words that start with H, they don't pronounce the H. You know, you learn things like that. In the BVI, when they have a word they say that starts with V, or any word with a V, they say they pronounce it like a W. Like for instance, my daughter maiden name is Vialva and they will say Vialva. That's so funny, you know. So we learn different cultures. That's how I embrace people from different countries. I embrace, and I, you know, want to learn from them, you know. So I don't know, I think we need to look at it from a different point of view, embrace them, learn from them. And you know, people might see it negative and don't agree with me. Everybody have their own opinion. Yeah, it is what it is. And again, like I said before, there are certain jobs some people wouldn't do, and it's up to the company to employ people from another country, from wherever they please, wherever they feel like doing, to get their job done. That's my input. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click on the thumbs up button, leave a comment for me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to click on the bell next to the subscribe button. In doing so, you get a notification each time I upload a new video. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye. This next photograph is of my mom and I just love the photograph. I shot it on Facebook and Instagram of two of us together. We dressed in red and black. I have my red top, she has a black skirt, and I had a black pants. We didn't plan our outfits, and I really love the photograph. So just take a look. Happy Sunday. Bye.